we're gonna DM the most popular musicians right now, using mostly their own song lyrics, and just hope and pray they reply like last time. Well, if I posted this video, that means someone did reply, at least one person. It's been a while since I've done this, so let's get started. Starting with Sabrina Carpenter. It says typically replies within an hour. Hopefully my DM is one of those. All right, let's do something corny. I'd like to take you out for that espresso.
Please, please, please.
And should I do a prayer emoji? Yeah, why not? I'd like to take you out for that espresso. Please, please, please. And a coffee emoji. All right, let's do that. Send. That's got to be the corniest thing I've ever sent. I could have put more thought into it. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Now, Bruno Mars. Okay. Don't leave the door open on this DM. Haha. Yeah, I'm so done with this shit, man. I'm that dude in that meme talking to the wall. That's basically me this entire video. Sent. Now, Tate McRae, she's kind of having a moment right now. I loved that entire album. She even reposted my track reaction to Dear God. She likes all my comedy skits about her, so let's do something with that album. I once drove my sports car with 2 hands past the green light. Now, this integrates 3 song titles in 1 message, but we gotta be more chill. Let's erase that. Yeah, stupid idea. Who thought of that shit? What a dumbass. Let's not overwhelm her. Let's do I always come back to your album like a revolving door. Now, that one is good. A little bit more chill. I love that song. I even tried to dance. Yeah, didn't go too well. Send. There we go. Next, we got to do Ariana Grande. I loved Eternal Sunshine in the deluxe. So let's do It Would Be an Eternal Sunshine if you replied. And then the sunshine emoji like that. It would be Eternal Sunshine if you replied. Sent. I think that was pretty good. I don't know about you guys, but that was my best one so far. Okay, next, Lady Gaga. She's an icon. She makes hard-hitting music. Maybe do a little paparazzi line. I'm your biggest fan. I'll follow you until you love me. No, that sounds threatening, like stalker vibes. I don't want to scare her. She probably has a lot of stalkers already, like a lot of weird people. Let's try this. Let's try this. I'm gonna die with a smile waiting for your reply. Smiley face. Okay, we switched that up. That's good. You guys gotta admit that. You know, I think it is. Not sure. Anyways, I'm gonna send. I need a little correct my grammar here. There we go. Sent. Let's do Benson Boone. He is popping right now, bro. I actually really enjoy his music. I don't care if people hate on me for that. Let's use Beautiful Things, his #1 song. I want you. I need you. Oh, God. That sounds so horny, bro. I'm just expressing how badly I need him to answer. That's all, you know? I'm desperate as hell at this point. Let's try Drake. Why not? I've never really done him. That sounds a little weird. The way I feel right now, feel like we need to be all alone. I love that song Nokia, so we're gonna do The Way I Feel Right Now, feel like we gotta be all alone. Yeah, I think that's the line from the song. Anyway, sent. So if we just playing around, you gotta tell that girl, bring your fine ass home, and that's real. Stop teasing me. What? Stop teasing me. Yeah, that was a lot. Sorry about that. Anyways, Chapel Roan. I'd let you yell at me at a red carpet. Nah, I'm just kidding. I was actually at an Olivia premiere for her Netflix doc, and I saw Chapel come in and she confronted that photographer, but she was so nice to everyone that night. Like, we got in the theater was so small. She sat next to this blonde woman who was like her publicist or manager or someone, and Chapel would just let anyone just openly come up to her and talk to her a little bit. She was actually very kind to the people who came up to her. She would have the biggest smile on her face, so I'm putting the angry Chapel rumors to rest. I've got to. Can you take me to the Pink Pony Club? Sent. Very simple, but that is actually my favorite Chapel song. Speaking of simple, let's get Ed Sheeran out of the way. Let's do I'm in love with the shape of you. Smiley face. Sent. As simple and basic as it gets. If you don't know that song, I'm worried for you. Billie Eilish. I'm quiet when I'm coming home, but I'd make noise if you replied. And that eye emoji. Sent. Going with that one. That was pretty good. You know, I'm trying here. I don't care if I'm extra. Wait, I hate how there's bad grammar here. Like, it's missing the apostrophe things. She's gonna think I'm illiterate, bro. Yeah, it tricked me and said I could edit it, but it's not letting me save it, so she's probably gonna be like, this bitch doesn't even know how to type. Let's just hope she's not like that. Role model, let's go. As a huge fan since like 2022, I'm so happy of the success he's reaching now. So I'll be your Sally even when the wine runs out. Yes, bro, and add the wine emoji. That is perfect. I'm sending that. That is such a good pickup line with his newest song. That's fire. Now, Matty Healy. I'm not the biggest fan, but I do like his music. Let's do Did You Ever Get Your Type typewriter back from her apartment. That's messy. This is obviously from Taylor Swift's song, The Tortured Poets Department. I want to spice things up, you know? I'm kind of bored. We're reaching the last few artists here. I know he's not going to respond, period, so I just want to do this. Fuck it. Let's do it. Now, Selena Gomez, my childhood crush, my favorite TV show, Wizards of Waverly Place, you know the vibes. I've grown up with her. Can you call me when you and Benny break up? Nah, I don't want to be messy. That's a little too far. Benny seems like a great boyfriend from what I've heard. Even if I'm joking and I love her song, Call Me When You Break Up with Gracie Abrams, that's still a little weird. Okay, let's try this. I love you like a love song, baby. That's on some fanboy shit. I like that. Let's send that. There we go. Amazing song that I listened to growing up. That's a bop. I love you like a love song, baby. Now let's end it with some country. Last night you let the liquor talk. Yeah, I can never be a country guy. That was so cringe. Morgan Wallen, he's found himself in a bit of controversy. He abruptly walked off the SNL set without saying goodbye to anyone. That was a little strange, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really like him as a person, but he has some banger songs. Let's kind of pick on him using his song. Man, last night you let the liquor talk. Actually, let's do beer. Yeah, he seems like a beer guy. Let's do the beer. Sent. He's gonna be like, what? Who the fuck are you? I was not hanging out with you. You stupid TikToker. Taylor Swift. I miss her, bro. And I need Reputation now. This was before she announced she's no longer recording Reputation because she bought her masters. Kind of sad, but so happy for her. So we're gonna do My Reputation's Never Been Worse. So, ... And let's just hope she finishes a lyric with You Must Like Me for Me. DMing Taylor is a long shot, so I'm just gonna send this. Sent. Now The Weeknd. He's been busy working on a couple stuff. Let's use Blinding Lights since it's a bit more recognizable. Let's do, ooh, I'm blinded by how good you look on my screen right now. Let's do a little tasty emoji in there. Let's be sus. F it. Weeknd might be into that. You never know. So yeah, that's all the people I'm gonna DM for now. So we're just gonna wait for replies. I think I'll give it a week. All right, good. See you guys then. Okay, it is exactly 1 week later. We got some responses, okay? Nothing could have prepared me for the type of responses we got. So this is gonna be interesting. Now the first reply we got was from Ed Sheeran. This is crazy because this is literally someone that I like listened to throughout my entire childhood, like Perfect, Photograph, and his music was a soundtrack for my first little fling that I had in high school. So this is crazy. I told him simply, I'm in love with the shape of you. So basic, so corny. I don't know why. I should have honestly wrote something better, but it worked. He surprisingly replied with, well, thanks, mate. So we have formed a little alliance here. Thank you, Ginger. I know he's liked one of my TikToks. I don't know if he's seen my TikToks or Reels or recognizes me at all. I don't think he does. Honestly, probably doesn't. That'd be cool, but this is already so cool. So very happy with that. Now this is where things get spicy. Maddie Healy responded to my DM, bro. I am honestly a little embarrassed, I'm not gonna lie, bro, but this was a video idea, but it's just the message that I sent that gets me. It's like, why did I do that? So I asked him, did you ever get your typewriter back from her apartment? A Taylor Swift reference from the song Tortured Poets Department, which people assume is about Maddie. No one really knows for sure, nothing's confirmed. So I was like, yeah, he'd never respond to something like that, you know, like a rumor. Maddie Healy replied with, no, tell her she can keep it. What can of worms did I just fucking open, bro? Like, this is real. Obviously not replying back, definitely. You'd have to pay me to reply back to that shit. Now, we also got a response from Morgan Wallen, as if it couldn't get any worse. I just said, man, last night you let the liquor talk from his hit song Last Night, which I think is pretty good, you know? And he said, fuck off. Why? It's literally just from your song. I understand what I was doing, but I didn't know he goes through like DMs like that and like replies with hate. But this is what I signed up for, so I'm cool with it. But that's not very nice, Mr. Wallen. I guess he was still letting the liquor talk. Just kidding, let's not. Anyways, that's it. That's all the responses that I got. W Ed Sheeran for being polite. I'll be thinking about these other replies for a while. But hey, again, I signed up for these messages. This was a very successful video. I love triggering people sometimes. It brings a smile to my face. Like and subscribe for more videos like this every single week. Turn that noti bell on so you know exactly what time I post. Be the first to comment. You'll probably get a heart if the message was nice. And I'll see you guys soon. Later.